Hey, what do you say? It's the Swypit Show right here on the Success Network. And of course, I'm Kevin Hodes, your host of the Swypit Show. And I'm the owner of Swipe It, baby. Yeah, get swiping, chipping, tapping, Apple paying, all that craziness. We handle it all for you. But of course, when you're on the Success Network, you got to also say, you got to like things, you got to comment on them, you got to share them. Maybe you might want to ask a question and get a hold of us. You could always do that at 877-379-9748. We'll put that information on the little bottom down there at the end as well. But please don't forget to like. I mean, if you even heard something that you thought might be useful for a friend of yours, just share it to them. You can actually go into these different areas in your social media and share it. And maybe our next guest that we're going to be talking to actually has some insight on how to, share other people's stuff. Because I think when you share other people's stuff, it helps you become relevant and helps them become relevant. Who knows? I don't know all the stuff about social media and how Twitter and LinkedIn and Instagram. I have no clue how that stuff works. All I know is I'll post something or I'll share something or I'll like something, and hopefully it helps somebody, right? Because people help people. I like helping people. And of course, you know, you don't know this, but there's a book out here. I don't know if you've seen this. I've shown it a couple of times on. It's called Leverage. There I am with Brian Tracey. That's wait a minute. Where is the? Here it is. Brian Tracey, and then Crazy Kevin. There I am right there. Anyway, the book Leverage is the world's leading entrepreneurs, professionals share their secrets, giving leverage to achieve a life of health, wealth, and success. Good book, happens to be a bestseller, and totally, I've done books with Jack Canfield and uh, Brian Tracey and Nito Cobain and Mr. Richard Branson, the astronaut, Virgin Atlantic. And I'm honored to be in those books with them. I'll be forever tied to them. And I've spoken with them and they've been on my shows and numerous times. And I love these guys. They have insight, knowledge, right? You know why they have insight, knowledge? Because they fail, right? You don't know this, but I failed too. And you know what? I'm sure that Matt, who's coming on, has failed. And I'm sure, people have failed. And that's how you learn. If everything was perfect in life, we'd all be having billions of dollars and win the lottery, right? But that doesn't always happen. Only one person wins that every so often. But, anyways, the book of leverage. I want to read something from here this time. I've never read from any of the books, but I really think that it's important for you to have some information that Mr. Brian Tracey says. Brian loves talking about goals, writing them down, and doing some different things, but it's all about the subconscious mind. And I want to read to you about activating your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is only activated by affirmation statements. So you got to constantly affirm yourself, right? In the present tense. You therefore write down the goals as though you've already accomplished them. Wow, what an amazing thought, Brian. Hey, I want to make $1 million. You don't go, I want to, or I wish I could. You say, I'm going to make $1 million. And you have to have affirmation, things of that nature, right? So you write these things down. Instead of saying, I'll earn 50,000 in the next 12 months, you'd say, I earn 50,000 a year. Good goals to have, right? Your goals must be stated positively as well. Instead of saying, I will quit smoking or I will lose a certain number of pounds of weight, you would say, I am a non smoker or I weigh so many number of pounds. Your command must be positive because your subconscious mind cannot process a negative command. It is only receptive to a positive present tense statement. Think about that for a minute. Negativity breeds negativity. And if you can't turn around and think positively, your brain doesn't recognize it. Ooh, thought for the day right there. The third P stands for personal. And from now on, and for the rest of your life, write out every goal beginning with the word I, followed by a verb of some kind. You are only the person in the universe who can use the word I in relation to yourself. When your subconscious mind receives a command that begins with the word I, it is as though the factory floor receives a production order from the head office. It goes to work immediately to bring that goal into your reality. Man, your mind is way more powerful than all the naysayers out there. This is this is like gold this morning. I'm giving you real world information. For example, you would not say my goal is to earn 50,000 per year. Instead, you would say I earn 50,000 per year. Begin each of your goals with phrases such as I earn, I weigh, I achieve, I win. I drive such and such a car. I live in a such and such home. I climb such and such a mountain, and so on. So I know I'm going to have an awesome show today. You know why? Because I just said it. And I don't have any negativity in my brain. But what we're going to do is we're going to bring on Mr. Matt Cretzman, and we're going to talk about his company and what he's doing, because now we've got part two or part two. And of course, he's winning because I know he is talking about positive things. But of course, Mr. Ryan, let's bring on Mr. Matt Cretzman. Good morning, brother.
What's up, my man? Good morning.
How you doing today?
Hey, man, I'm blessed. I'm doing great. It's
Yeah,
a good
you're
day.
doing great. You know why? Because you're saying I am doing great.
Yes,
Now we just write
absolutely.
it down every day.
Every day, man. I
Yeah.
know. Positive
I mean,
affirmations.
have you ever read any books from Brian Tracey?
I've probably heard more of his talks than I
Yeah, a
have read
lot of
his
people
books.
do
Yep.
audibles.
Yep.
I got to figure out
Exactly.
where audibles are. Hmm.
Yeah. There's this app called Audible. You download it, and that's where they are.
You
I'm
know,
full of
I'm
wisdom, man. We're just dropping bombs today.
you learn every day, right? You learn every day. Hey, Terry,
Every
how
day.
are you? It's good to see you this morning. Hope you're having a good morning. I mean, she's got an incredible view. Her and Fred have this incredible view outside their house of this water,
Oh
picturesque
yeah.
sunrises, sunsets. Good stuff right there. Good morning, Richard. Good to see you as well. Actually, was talking about that stuff that you and I were talking about, maybe compounding some money. Want to talk to you a little bit about that as well. And then, of course, anybody else that wants to make a comment, who knows? I don't know who you are, but come on out and hear what we're talking about today, because, we've got some unique things. My goal in life is to help people. Yesterday, Matt wasn't there. It would have been cool to have him there. He could have got to see Mr. Awesome. You know who Mr. Awesome is?
I would have thought it was you, Kevin. I didn't know there was
Mr.
another
Awesome,
one.
Kevin. Yeah. Mr. Awesome is Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank. And yesterday I happened to be with him. There was a VIP um, area that I was with some people that were really cool. We had a lot of fun.
Mm.
And, I got to get a little signed thing from him. And because of, people that are on TV, they don't want to get sick. They don't want to, whatever. So there's like a table kind of far away. But I was like the second person in line. And I was like, I'm so excited that I'm going to bring him and give him one of my famous Sherpas.
Yep.
So like the Sherpa, the guy that makes the Sherpas. So I was able to give him a Sherpa. I said, "Hey, let me show you something." I unscrew it, and he was holding the thing to sign an autograph. And I said, "Just stick that in there." He put it in there. I closed it up, and he looks at it and he goes, "How brilliant is that?" So I love giving people Sherpas. And Ryan's got a Sherpa, and I believe you have a Sherpa.
I have a
I
couple
love giving
Sherpas.
out Sherpas. I should probably just have a Swypit Show. Oh, there it is. And that's the
Yep.
same one that he has. Turn it around so we can see that.
Yeah.
There we
The
go.
tactical empathy.
Tactical empathy.
The
That's
black
right. So
swan.
the tactical empathy one is the one I grabbed to bring over to Kevin O'Leary, and that's what he was signing autographs yesterday with. And then I took a picture of him from afar because we couldn't get any pictures together. And I sent that over to Mr. Boss from Tactical Empathy. And he
Mm.
goes, "You're the man. You're the man." So
Amazing.
anyway, hey, we've got a good show with Matt today, and we're going to get right into this because I know some other people might be interested in hearing about what the heck you do. Give a brief overview of what you do, and then
Yeah.
we're going to get into some of the nitty gritty about how you can change people's lives by using the right marketing company, because just like credit card processing companies, you can't think they're all the same. They are not. So, Matt,
Yeah. Yeah.
get into it while I grab some coffee here.
Perfect. And I'm going to crack open a can of one of my favorite drinks, Celsius. There's some product placement for you.
Never heard of it.
Oh, they're great. I love Celsius.
What
Actually, it's like
is it?
one of the,
A energy drink or what is it?
yeah, it is, but it's actually one of the few drinks. They kind of pioneered this new drink where it's negative calories. You drink it and you actually burn more calories than you consume. So, you know, just working
Wow.
on the beach bod, man. Just working on the beach bod.
I was
You
at
know,
the gym this morning.
of course you were. I can tell. Look, I mean, you're buff.
No, I need to lose a little more weight.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It's all good, but no, I'm excited, man. And listen, I gotta say, you are the master. I've learned so much from you, Kevin, over the past couple of years. But you're just the master of bringing people together and doing it in a way where you're actually like adding value. We talk about that, and I've heard that for years. You're one of the first people that actually witnessed it happen firsthand. The way you give gifts, and then like on behalf of other people, and like you're just kind of like in the background making all this stuff happen, but for you, you're just a master at bringing relationships together in a natural way and making people feel very special. The Sherpa hack, I'm going to call it the Sherpa hack, because
Sherpa
this
hack.
this it's the Sherpa hack,
Well,
but
thank you.
it's genius. It's genius what you've done. So tip number 1 from today: to grow your business, get really good at gift giving gifts to the right people and just showing gratitude.
Yeah,
I'm gonna plug that right there. Like,
it's always been something I've done. The one thing I have my tailor on call all the time, and I'll say, hey, listen, where are you right now? Come on in here. I've got Brandon Voss from Tactical Empathy in here. I want to give him a gift. And people are like, wait a minute, what? You don't have to do that. And I go, no, it's too late. It's already happening.
yeah.
Too
What
late.
are you gonna tell me? No, I already got the gift. What are you gonna say?
No,
No.
no, it's yeah. Or even actually Nick, who I've known for many years, we did a lot of the
Mhm.
movies and stuff with. He was here in town, and he wasn't my client, and I was like, man, I love what he's doing, and I literally had a shirt made for him right there. He literally, my guy came over, took care of him, and then I was like, you know what? I'm at my client. I'm just gonna have him do his shirts too. And next thing you know, I forgot all about that.
It's
But I
amazing.
love, if there's one thing we got plenty of time because it's my show, but
Hey.
we can talk about all kinds of crazy stuff, right? But here at the end of the day, I'm a short dude, 5'1". I have a hard time finding clothes that fit me. They're always too long, right? So like the short guy has long shirts, and then the tall guy has short shirts,
Hmm.
and nothing ever fits me right. So when I can afford to get custom clothes, I was like, how many people have the opportunity to have custom clothes? And if the least I could do is to buy somebody a shirt. It's a
Yeah.
lot less than like what Elvis did, and Elvis gave everybody a Cadillac. So
Hey,
I'm
you
not
gotta
I'm
work
not
baby
Elvis
steps,
money.
man. Baby steps. You just gotta work your way up there.
I'm working there.
You're
I
working there.
will be wealthy like Elvis. Let me write that down.
Yes, there you go. Affirmation. Write it
Yep.
down with a
All
Sherpa.
right. So let's
All right.
talk about how do you automating, extracting,
Yeah.
scheduling, and chain automation stuff, or whatever you're going to talk about. I mean,
Yeah.
I might be
Yeah.
jumping ahead of the game here, but tell us,
Yeah.
first of all, Matt, what's the name of your company? What is it that you do? And
Yeah.
let's get into some really cool stuff to help some people.
We're gonna get into it. So yeah, I'm the founder CEO of Stormbreaker Digital. Bonus points in the comments if anybody can take a guess at where Stormbreaker comes from. I've actually had less than
Ooh,
5 people guess it right.
ooh,
So bonus. Yeah,
Stormbreaker.
maybe we'll give away like a free website or something if somebody gets it right. I don't know. I'll have to
Whoa,
talk to
free
my a
website.
free website, man. They must be.
Wow. Are you sure you want to do that? Because we're gonna put it in there. Free website.
Well, you got to get past my brother. He's my partner now, so I make
Yeah,
promises every day, but it really buck stops at him.
yeah, yeah. Free
Yeah.
website. Let's see. $50,000 website. You know, you
Yeah.
could be causing yourself some real grief there by giving
I,
away. y-
I could be, unless the upsell was really, really good. You don't know what I have on the back end.
Yeah. Free
Host,
website,
hosting
but
is
the
like
marketing is extra.
the marketing and the hosting. Nah. I'm gonna give away a car, but it's not gonna come with keys. Sorry.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm just kidding. No, Stormbreaker Digital and Kevin, we just did like a rebrand, so we got
Oh,
new
look
logo
at
with the
that.
yeah, it's like
That
a
looks
light.
good. It's sharpened up there. I like
It's
that.
sharpened up, lightning bolt with an S.
Stormbreaker Digital. So you have a new
Yeah,
you already
yeah,
changed your logo. I love it.
yeah. Just updated, just refreshing, always tweaking, little bit. But yeah, Terry, Marvel Avengers. Yes, correct movie series, but you got to guess the character. Okay, guess the character who has the
Ooh.
Stormbreaker.
Ooh.
All right, it's
I
good
think
though.
I don't know if you met Terry in Vegas or not. She was at the Tactical Empathy. I
Okay.
don't know. Were you at Tactical Empathy? I don't know if you were there, Terry.
Hmm.
Were you there in Vegas? I don't know. I don't remember
No,
if you and Fred were there or not. I can't
she'll
remember anything.
she'll tell us. She'll drop a comment.
Yeah, either way.
But
But good
yeah,
stuff.
good stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But Kevin, like the past few days, it's been interesting. I've had a few people. She was there. Okay, there you go. Yeah, we met.
Pop it in.
There
Yeah,
it
so
is.
you've already met Terry.
I
If
met
you
Terry.
didn't, here she is.
Terry,
And here
pleasure to
he
meet
is.
you. Yeah, here, Terry. I'd like to give you a Sherpa. Come, you got to come and get it. It's over
She
here.
has one already.
Oh, never mind. Then forget it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna
Yes, she
re-gift the
has
Sherpa.
a Dickie V one, I think. No. She
Mm,
Dickie V. Which one she has? I think she has Dickie V.
limited
That's
edition.
correct.
Nice. I'll swap you Sherpas, Terry. Yeah, but no, Kevin. I've had a couple people slide into my messages. Send me a message on like Facebook, and look, I'm grateful. Like I just got back from the honeymoon. That was great. There you go. She got Dickie B one. Honeymoon was great. The wedding was great. You were there. You were one of my groomsmen. We had a great time, and went to Dublin and went to the second largest tech conference in Europe, SaaS Talk. A little plug for my friend over there who's running the show, Adam, and or Alex, sorry. And SaaS Talk was great. And then came back and we like taking pictures. Marketing. Here's one little tip for you guys. Like marketing, it's all about content. So you should be creating content on the go. Try to do that. If you plan a trip somewhere, I'll give you a little hack. How I find, and I've been to multiple different countries now. Nadi and I alone have traveled to 8 different countries this year. But one little hack for me to find photographers and videographers. We did this in Europe, all over Europe, everywhere we traveled. Go on Instagram, go in the search bar, and search for city name videographer. For instance, next week I'm going to Mexico City. Mexico City videographer or Mexico City photographer. And then click accounts, and it'll pull up all these people that are in the city, and then you can see their content, see if they're good. You can reach out to them, you can negotiate, you can sign them. I've done that in all these different cities.
I
And
know you have
yes,
Israel, Greece, Italy.
yeah, all over.
Uh,
Yeah.
I was like,
France,
wow,
like
well, how is he doing this? And
that's
now I know how.
that's my hack. That's one of my hacks. Yeah, yeah,
Very
and
cool.
yeah, it was very cool. So that's like because we look at people online sometimes, influencers, right? And we think, man, how do they create? Look at them, they're living their life. Maybe not. They're probably just capturing content when they're out on a business trip or they're out on vacation, and you spend a couple hours shooting some content, right? And now you've got things that you can post. So that's I mean, so that's one little hack that I have. But I came back and Kevin, we captured some amazing content. Did you know that the horse, we went horseback riding in Dublin, and the horse that Nadia rode was a horse from Game of Thrones. Like
No
her
way.
her horse has been on
Well,
multiple episodes of Game of Thrones.
how do you really know that?
Oh, I mean, the owners, he's got
Oh,
his
okay.
horse in all these different movies. The stable, they told us, like, yeah, I mean, they filmed it over
Wow.
there in Ireland. They filmed a lot of the show in Ireland.
Was that what kind of horse was it? Did they say the name of it?
I don't know horses, man. I don't know exactly what type of horse it was. I'll show you a picture of it.
When
It
I
was
when I think of horses, I think of Arabian horses.
yeah, it's that one right there.
Oh wow, Game of Thrones there. That's
Yep.
not an Arabian horse. So
No, it's not.
yeah, that's definitely. And I think
No.
of there's a song um from when I lived in Brooklyn I used to listen to all the time. I loved it. It was called Arabian Nights.
Yeah.
And it was this crazy dance Arabian Nights. We'll have to I'll have to find it, and then post production of this, we can insert like 10 seconds. So here we go. Insert now. 10 seconds.
There you
Arabian Nights.
go.
Whoa.
I
I
hear
can't
the
remember.
I hear the Aladdin Arabian Nights for some reason.
No, this is from a while ago.
Okay, never mind. I dated myself. Whatever.
I dated myself. Wait till you hear that song. Post production.
Oh boy. Mute.
Got some work cut out for you on that, Ryan. I don't know if we can actually put it out there. I don't know the rights to this song that's playing in the
Don't know the
background.
rights. No.
All right. Anyway.
Okay.
All right.
Get
So
up.
here you are. That was a cool little hack
Yeah.
that I'm gonna use wherever I go.
Wherever you go.
I'm gonna do that.
Wherever you go, it just helps to create content. Mexico next week, one of our clients is the basketball team, the Capitanes down there. We're going to a conference. I'm lining up all these different people, and it would be a missed opportunity if we didn't have somebody there to record content. And frankly, it's not as expensive as you think it is to hire like a videographer or even a team. Multiple times we've hired husband and wife. They work together. One does video, the other does photo. And in some of these
Wow.
countries,
Yeah.
it's not that expensive. But what you get in return, high quality content that you
Massive.
can use to build your brand. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really, really
In
important.
Mexico, it's probably like what, 500 pesos,
Yeah,
which is $50
yeah,
or
the exchange
$5.
rate. Yeah, yeah.
I don't.
Actually, we're closer to on par now. Dollar's gone down a little bit.
I love it.
Yeah, but it's not that expensive. Yeah, but so that's a little hack. But anyways, the point is, I came back and people are, they're seeing these pictures and the content, and some of the drone shots. Like we did the Titanic video of us on the catamaran in Greece. Like the northern
It was
Mediterranean.
awesome.
It was beautiful. It was just an absolutely breathtaking, video. And I had some people message me directly, like, Matt, what are you doing? How did you go from,
Yeah. Well, and this is
poor like nonprofit guy to running a company?
yeah. And well, here's the cool stuff, right? So like there's any, like I said earlier, anybody can process credit cards, but it's what you do and how you do it and do the service and all the stuff associated with it, right?
Yeah.
While you're a marketing dude that's using marketing techniques that you do them yourself, and you're coming
Mhm.
up with all these cool marketing stuff that people are like, wait a minute, I would have never thought about doing that little hack there, right? So
Yeah.
when you think outside the box, you wind up gathering, clients that need that type of stuff. If you just want to do the basic, like I'm going to go stand in line behind everybody else kind of thing,
Yeah.
and then that's what you're going to get. You're never
Mhm.
going to rise to the top, and that's where cream is.
Correct. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the question to ask yourself and ask myself every day: what am I doing to be different? What am I doing that gives me an advantage over Joe
Edge,
Blow Marketing Co?
the edge.
The edge.
Yeah.
What's your edge? What's your blue ocean strategy? Like what's your thing, right? So yeah, one of them for us is we're always looking for shortcuts, right? We're looking for hacks, like strategies that nobody's doing. And I'll tell you right now, because we're past, COVID, we're back into just normal, what I would say normal economy, normal activities. Conferences are back, man. Like conferences are back, events are back, people are holding events. And now I'm having this conversation more frequently as in-person events have picked back up. If you're hosting an event or you're attending an event, put it on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a feature called LinkedIn Events. If your event is on Facebook, if it's on Eventbrite, most people just kind of default, they go to Eventbrite. Well, Eventbrite, there's no traffic. Like there's no tapped in, like built in. There
Nothing.
is some, but there's some, but you're relying on people to find you on Eventbrite, follow your company, and hopefully they're scrolling Eventbrite and they find nobody's doing that, right? So put your event.
Really? Oh
I mean,
man, now I
maybe.
know why nobody came to my event.
I mean, yeah, you should have asked me.
Oh,
Laying awake in bed
I
at
would
night.
never use that.
Yeah, right. But so put it on LinkedIn, and I can even like share my screen. Here's what I promised to do, Kevin. Last time is I promised
Yes,
I would share
you were
my
going to share.
screen, and I'm just going to show people, my process. So I'm gonna go here, screen. Let me pick a window.
You know what they say sharing is caring. You know,
Sharing is caring,
sharing is
unless
caring.
unless
There we
it's a
go. I
bully
love
and
it.
he's trying to steal your stuff. You say get lost. So here, yeah. So here's just the LinkedIn page. Scroll
Yeah,
down,
I mean, people should connect with you on LinkedIn as well. So there he is.
definitely.
That's what you're looking for. Matt with, and it's Kretzman with a C.
That's it. Yep, Matt
There
Cretzman.
you go.
Yep, we just updated this banner here, and yep. So you're gonna come to the homepage, and I can kind of go into a little bit of a deep dive on profiles, which are super important. Um, but when you scroll down the left side, you'll see, recent stuff you've interacted with, groups. Forget about groups on LinkedIn. Don't waste your time. I love you, LinkedIn, but don't waste your time. Um, you come down here to events,
Yeah.
and that's where you can hit the plus sign, create an event. You can upload a cover. If you're like, I'm not a graphic designer, where do I do this? Oh my gosh, go to
That is
Canva.
awesome.
Pretty much everybody's heard of Canva now. It's a 10-20 billion-dollar company now.
What
Um,
company?
Canva.com. They make it
Oh,
super
yeah.
easy. You come here to the search, you type in LinkedIn banner, and you're gonna see, banner landscape templates, all these templates for banners and stuff. Super easy.
Nice.
Yeah. So you come here, you create your banner, create the event, and I'll show you some examples. And I'm gonna explain why this is important. You're like, okay, so people are not looking for events on Eventbrite, but they are looking for it on LinkedIn. Yes and no. Here's the beautiful thing about LinkedIn. Okay, LinkedIn, as it rolls out new features, it wants people to use them. And so what it does is it's pushing out these new features to people in their feeds, in their timelines, or they're sending them emails. There's a lot of different features now or upgrades with these new features. So when you come here to my network and I click on show more, you can now see it categorizes here. You've got connections, groups, events, pages, newsletters, which I'm going to talk about newsletters. But you can come down here and you see this little like icon, right? So these are all connection requests. But this one, page, newsletter, and then if I eventually, here's event. Okay, so Mike invited me to an event, and I can ignore or I can accept. Well, I can click on it and look for more information, but I want to actually, let me go back. Actually, I want to go to events and show you some good ones so you see what a good event looks like.
Yeah.
So, yep. So here it's going to recommend, all right, B2B Growth Summit, New York Venture Capital World Summit. Cool. This is going on today. Great. I do a lot of stuff in VC, and I'm always looking for, events to network with. So you can, here's the beautiful thing. Okay. I don't know, Kevin, if I should give away like all my secrets, but
No, don't give all your secrets
okay,
away.
I'm not going to give all my
But
secrets.
I mean, it'd be great for people to, start
Hmm.
working with you because you could give secrets away. Here's a secret for you. Okay. I've told so many people in my business what I do for a living, and they've tried to copy it. There's no way.
Yeah.
They just can't do it because they just don't have the where-it-all about doing it. They just can't
Yeah.
do it. So
Yeah.
you could tell people, and they might be able to do that, like what hack you talked about earlier. But at
Sure.
the end of the day, it becomes a job. And this is why they need to be hiring you and your
Yeah.
company to help them grow their company. Because if they were already good at what they were doing, they wouldn't be
Yeah.
on this looking and watching and learning.
Yep. That's right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you guys want
You
to take
could
the
you
time
could
and,
tell people all day. I have literally shown people, I go, "Listen, I've seen this and I'm gonna show it to you. I want you to do that." And they
they're going
go,
to do
"Oh,
it.
I don't know how to do that." Well,
Yeah.
I can understand it. I just don't have time to do it.
Yeah. That's it.
So it
Exactly.
doesn't matter. You can talk
Yeah.
about a lot of stuff here, but my goal is to make sure that people do understand there are ways to do things, and the
Yep.
way you do them by first and foremost, you run your company
Yep.
and surround yourself with people that know what they're doing. Because if you can surround yourself with people that know what they're doing and that inner circle, and those
Hmm.
people will then be able to help them grow, yourself grow into things that can make you bigger than you are. Always surround yourself with smarter people.
Yep.
I don't know this stuff. This is why you do it for me, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're exactly right. I mean, we provide a level of service and expertise that most people they shouldn't spend the time doing it because they need to run their business.
Yeah, if they
So
have time to do what you're doing, then they're obviously not very well at what they're doing anyways.
that's correct. Yeah, yeah. They need more
This is
sales.
way complicated stuff.
Yeah,
As
yeah,
simple as it probably may sound based on what you're
yeah,
doing,
yeah,
there's a lot more things in the background that actually need to be done to
yeah,
do this. And Ryan will
yeah,
attest to that too, because even Ryan, he's done a lot of video, he's done conventions, and He's done all kinds of stuff on TV. Like the people that actually make things look seamless and easy,
Hmm.
those are the ones that are actually doing all the hard stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
They've just made it easy.
They made it easy. Yeah. Because I mean, I've been doing this for, years now. So to me, it seems easy, but to most people, they're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
I
So
go
what's
where?
this ultimate sales
So
masterclass that
yeah.
you're
So,
doing?
so here's what I'm going to show you. So again, if you're hosting an event, put it up on LinkedIn, on your profile, add it. I showed you how to create a banner, go to Canva, really easy to create a banner, have a nice icon there. You want to be sure
I got
that
to
the
do this
head,
for my military appreciation night.
absolutely. Make sure the headline speaks to people are asking themselves, what's the event about and why should I care? So, I don't know if the ultimate sales masterclass is the best because ultimate is overused. I'm not going to pick this guy apart. I'm sorry, Andy. You probably never watched this, but make sure that your headline here
It
it
might be.
maybe make sure your headline here there's a hook, right? Like what am I going to get out of it? The ultimate sales masterclass that will to double your sales in 30 days, whatever. Okay. But then you put, event by, could be your personal profile or it could be a company
Now,
page.
if they said, and here, best-selling author Kevin Hodis and Brian Tracey, well,
Yeah,
then they might have a bigger amount of people signing up for it, right?
that's it. You slap Kevin's face on any event banner and you're going to sell tickets. That's it. Yeah.
Sales go through the roof.
Through the roof. Yes. The secret hack to exploding your sales. It's put Kevin on your banner.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. But so that's what you host. So create the event and then you
And
can
then
go.
tag me on LinkedIn.
Yeah. Tag you on LinkedIn. You can share this in a post. You can share it in a message, copy the link, share the crap out of it, share it everywhere. You can even invite people in your network. Oops, something's wrong here. There you go. You can invite, check the box. Nadia, I love you, baby. You need to attend this event, and then you just invite all these people. So you can invite everybody in your network
Hey,
to
who was
these
that guy
events.
there? He was pointing at me.
Hey, who's
Who
that
was
guy? Look at this guy. Wait, hold on a second. Where'd he
Yeah,
go?
that's the
Look
best.
at that. Look at that
There
guy.
you go.
Hey, the signature. That's it. So that's it. Like you can set it up. You can do this on Facebook too. But again, if you're a business event catering to businesses, you need to put that sucker up on LinkedIn and you need to invite everybody in your first degree network to come to the event. So what else you can do here, and you'll see past and by connections, there's a content feed. So you can post content in here, kind of create some buzz. I love doing videos and then posting it in there so people, can kind of feel the energy and who you are, especially if you're first time, they don't know you. Do video, post it in there, get people excited. Now, that's for hosting events, okay? I also recommend, yes, you can send a direct invite one by one, but I also encourage people grab that link and share it in a DM.
A
Okay. So
what?
then a direct message. So you're
A
going to,
DM.
a DM, a direct message. Yep. Direct message to people. You can do that one by one. There are ways to scale invites. But again, do that. Hey, real simple. Hey, you're in my first degree network and I wanted you to receive a personal invite from me for this upcoming event. Here's why I think you would enjoy it. We're going to be doing X on X day to help you achieve X in less time, whatever. Send that personal invite. Even better, send a video. Okay. But that's if you're hosting events. Now, if you're attending an event, okay, now here's one of my favorite hacks. And it's not really a new strategy, but it's done in a different way. So if you're
It's
going
an
to
oldie but a goodie.
it's an oldie but a goodie, and it's like it's the event hack 2.0. Okay. It's repackaged for LinkedIn. and the conference that Nadia I went to, SaaS Talk, there were like 7,000 people there at SaaS Talk. Big brands were sponsoring it. I mean, it was multi-day, tons of energy, very noisy. And I got all of these invites by email for these, what we would call sidecar events. So a sidecar is like a happy hour after the conference. One company did a boat party and they rented a
Yeah, they're
boat.
always going on. The question is how do you get to them, right?
Yeah, how do you get to them? And for those people, again, if you're going to an event, think of, you're like, Matt, my business isn't doing well enough. I don't have enough money to rent a boat. Okay, so who are some partners, or who are some other business owners that are not competitors of yours that you could go to and say, hey, listen, you want to go to this conference and dominate? So do I. You want to get more clients? So do I. let's come up with an interesting event. We'll split the cost. And then you come here to LinkedIn and you do what I just showed you. Set up the event, send all the invites. And now I'm going to show you the other hack. You can send invites in a highly targeted way. You're like, great. I got my, limo. I got my yacht. We're going to have a party. There's 8,000
Yeah.
people coming to this conference. We're going to try and tap into that traffic stream and get
Show
them to
where
come
that
to
is. Show
our
where
event.
that is. I don't want to be advertising this ultimate sales masterclass, quite honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know who is that guy.
I have
you know him?
I have no idea who this guy is. I don't even know.
So don't go
okay.
to that.
No,
We're not
we are not endorsing.
not advertising that.
We're not advertising. We do not own the rights to this music. We don't own the rights. Okay. So well, let's just say I'll use a different conference so we can give somebody else some airtime.
Some free advertising.
Yeah, some free advertising. Tech. I'm always.
They better invite me to their stuff.
Yep, they better. Now, pay attention to what I'm doing here too. If you're looking for events to go to or network, the strategy I'm going to show you is going to work for this process right here too. If you love dealing with tech companies, you're going to put tech in the search, filter by events. Now you've got 1,400 events that are tech related. Okay.
Wow.
So again, you're going to, all right, you're going to the Netherlands for a job fair, whatever. Let's just pretend this is an in-person event. All right. 40,000 attendees are like, man, I want job fair. What does that tell you? If you're a headhunter, you're in HR, you're recruiting or something like that, like all these people are looking for jobs, or you have some kind of HR tech, like you want to be known there. Okay. So what you could do, here's one of my secrets. I can get access. What if I told you, Kevin, I could get all names, emails, and some phone numbers for all 40,000 of these attendees?
I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing how you do all this.
Holy crap. You're like, wait, how do you do that? So here, should I tell them how I do that, or should I tell them?
No. They got to listen. We're giving them the basics.
We're giving the basics.
We want to give a tease. All right, let's give the tease.
It's a big tease. So that's what I would do. If I'm going to an event, I would set up a sidecar event. I would create it as a LinkedIn event for me. Nice banner, collaborate with somebody else. And then I have a way to send an invite. Again, if I'm going to this event, I'm doing a happy hour. I have a way to send all 40,000 of those people an invite to my event Friday night.
And then you'd probably say something like must register.
Must register. Exactly. Space limited.
Yeah, because you could wind up having all the people at the conference show up. Oh, it's on a boat?
Free food? Free drinks? Free Celsius?
Yeah, they because I bet you there's a ton of people that go to conferences that don't want to spend any money on food. And what they do is they look for other conference stuff, sidecar things that you're creating that they can go and eat at, right? Yeah. They don't really want to be there for whatever it is. They're just there for the food.
They're there for the food. Yeah. They're hawking your food.
Yeah. Hey, hey, you're at the tech conference. What do you do well, I'm an engineer. Oh, but I'm just here for the food.
I bag groceries at the grocery store.
Yeah. Whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
You got to start somewhere, Matt.
Hey, I spent my paycheck. I'm just looking for food.
Yeah. I'm scrolling through LinkedIn. It's free.
It's free.
I found your event. I figured I'd come. I registered. You let me in.
Here I am. That's your fault, not mine. that's on you.
You had food.
Yep, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. So my next event is to meet women. So I gotta go because there's alcohol at that one.
Yeah. This gets me full, so I don't get too drunk when I start drinking.
My beer goggles on.
Yeah. I'm dialed up. I'm ready to go.
I don't remember what movie that was. It was hilarious. Maybe Ryan will remember that one. We could pop it in there. There's a movie where the guy, everybody that he looked at, the more he drank, the more they looked a certain way. And then they took off the glasses, the beer. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Right? I don't remember what movie that is. It's kind of funny.
Oh man, I bet you I know who knows. Nadia probably knows. She's like the movie queen. She knows every movie.
Yeah. So there's some pretty cool hacks right there. You've got ways through LinkedIn. Here's what the cool thing about Matt is. Matt is like this incredible. He knows how to use LinkedIn in ways that nobody knows. Like, I just saw two things that I didn't know were there. And I know over the years, I remember a few years ago, you talked about this guy that was a client of yours who there was something happening in Vegas. And this
Mhm.
is, I mean, probably
Mhm.
they probably added many more tools to LinkedIn since then. But like this one thing
Yeah.
is you go to the conference, you set up the event, and that guy had all kinds of people showing up to his thing, and he
Yeah.
didn't have to pay for anything but the room and the food. And
Yep.
all these free people showed up more or less, right?
It's
They're
amazing.
already like-minded, they're already going to something similar to
Yep.
it. So they're looking for ancillary little things that they can go to that are more intimate.
Yep.
And the intimacy gives the ability for the one-on-one conversation with a much more, it's more intense. So like
Yep.
you're not just
Yep.
walking around a conference, who do we talk to now? Oh, geez, here's another
Yeah.
booth, you
Yep.
know? And so it intensifies the experience. And when you're using a marketing company that knows how to do that, hint, hint, Matt. But of course, there's all these other things that you could do too. So let's
Yeah.
say, like me, for example, I'm doing my big military appreciation night and I'm looking for ways to get people there. So we
Yeah.
can use that as an event and create it and we'll just drive people there. I've got some incredible stuff that we're going to be doing.
Yep.
Wait till you hear what we're doing for my military appreciation night this year. You're going to flip out, Matt, to help me get for this because I want to raise 50, 75, maybe even $100,000. And
Yep.
I will give this as a little teaser. So I'm a member of the Cowboys Club across the street, and
Yep.
I'm looking to maybe do a special luncheon dinner with a big, well-known celebrity that
Mhm.
everybody knows who it is. So who knows if I can pull it off? Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Stay tuned, man.
I think that would be a pretty cool raffle. I mean, 25 bucks, 50 bucks, $100. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
how much did somebody pay to have lunch with Warren Buffett? Do you know?
Oh, I have no idea.
I think it was like $1 million
100,000?
or something.
Yeah.
It goes up all the time,
Oh,
right?
sure. Yeah.
Lunch, just lunch.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wonder. I wonder
At
what they eat it
McDonald's.
that
Like,
much.
yeah.
What's that?
At McDonald's, probably. Like,
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I
like,
wonder. I envision. This is what I envision. Warren Buffett eating. Ready? A
mm.
tuna fish sandwich. Yeah, you know why I say
Yeah.
that? Many, many years ago when I did stuff with Malcolm Forbes, Malcolm
Mhm.
Forbes was really good friends with Liz Taylor. Obviously they're both passed away. But Liz Taylor,
Mhm.
you know what her favorite sandwich was? You'll never guess in a million years.
Grilled cheese.
Whoa, grilled cheese with tomato. It's got to have
Ah,
tomato on it.
it's got a tomato.
Wow. Did you hear this before from me?
Once or twice.
Oh, okay. Damn
You
it.
taught me all your secrets, man.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's all good.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
listen,
it's
I can't make
yeah.
this stuff up, right?
Yeah, yeah, but it's true. I mean, like it doesn't really to a limit, right? If you have the ability to pay that kind of money to get in front of somebody like that and absorb the knowledge
Food
and
is
build,
irrelevant.
the food is irrelevant. It doesn't even matter.
Total
Yeah,
irrelevant.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's cool to have a nice, dinner or whatever. Quite honestly, a meeting with Warren Buffett at lunch is the worst meeting to ever have. I am
yeah,
here's something I'm going to teach you about business. Everybody wants to have let's have lunch together. Let's have dinner together. Let's have a whatever. Well,
yeah,
the more fancy of the restaurant you go to, the more obstacles that are going to be put in front of you while you're actually having this meeting because the individuals at those meetings that are at the fancy restaurant, they're not taught to leave you alone. They're taught to, would you like some more water? Just
yeah,
fill it up, damn it.
yeah.
I don't, would you like
Can't you
some
see I'm
more
talking to
soda?
Warren Buffett here?
Yeah, right. I mean, because and listen, I'll people might think I'm rude as ever when I'm having lunch or dinner when I'm in a meeting with somebody. When they
Mhm.
come over, I don't want them talking to me. I just need them to fill up, take away, put the food down, whatever it is. I'm
Yeah,
already there. I already love the place. They
yeah,
don't have to make me feel any more special because right now I'm trying to have a conversation without being interrupted. And every time that
Yep.
you have an interruption in any meeting, you've got to start over to get back to where you were. One of the
Hmm.
things I learned about sales is anytime somebody interrupts you, you got to start over, and they'll
Yeah.
stop. That as soon as you get interrupted, you go back to starting over again. They'll stop interrupting, so that you can
Mm.
get that whole
Hmm.
process all down again, so that they can understand what you're trying to. Because your mind just,
Yeah. Yep.
as soon as just imagine we're sitting here and somebody will if my cousin Michael walked in and oh, I'd be like, hey, what's up? What are you gonna do? Boom, you pick up your phone, you're gonna check it really quickly, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna forget about where we were, what we were talking about.
Yep.
Food, restaurants, worst place to go for any type of meeting, unless you're
Mm.
getting like a taco, quick service restaurants,
Hmm.
McDonald's. I don't care. I would rather have a meeting at McDonald's with Warren Buffett, because no one's gonna know who he is at McDonald's.
That's
Easy.
right. Especially if you eat in the kids' play area. Nobody's gonna bother.
All my next meeting. There we go.
McDonald's
Meet
kids
me
play
at
area.
Yeah. Meet me at the McDonald's, because every mom that is there with a kid that's running around with their
Yeah.
little snot running out of their nose, they aren't gonna know who
They don't
anybody is.
care. No.
They're gonna be like, "Who are these people in here? What are they doing?"
Yeah. Whatever they're talking about is really boring anyway. So I'm not paying attention.
Exactly. They
Yeah.
might call the cops on us thinking we're like, pedophiles or something. They're like, "These 2 guys in here wearing the suits. I don't know what they're doing,
They're
but,
talking
they're
quiet.
talking about money. I don't know what they're doing."
Okay. Well, you can try that hack out and see if it works. Let it report back. Let us know how it goes.
Be kind of
Me-
interesting. Well,
yeah.
so you've got website development, you've
Yeah.
got traffic generation, your conversion leads, you
Yeah.
have ways to create landing pages for retargeting, I think, and nurturing how
Yeah.
everybody's business can grow and get better. You
Yeah.
want to touch base on that before we run out of time with Ryan on, because he's got
Yeah.
other shows to do too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Just simple stuff, simple stuff. Like I don't think I'm talking to, like the large corporations here or big marketing departments. I'm probably talking to like the solopreneur or the small business owner. So you guys need like easy, cheap, actionable steps that you can do to actually grow your business. If you want to start writing content, I showed you the event hack, but LinkedIn also has a new feature they rolled out a few months ago earlier this year called the newsletter. LinkedIn newsletter. If you're like, Matt, I have a blog. Everybody, years are like, you have to have a blog. You got to get people to build your email list. You got to build your email list. There's value in that. But an easy place to start is just go to LinkedIn. You can click on, a content, and then you can start a newsletter. And then what you do, similar to an event on LinkedIn, you can invite people to subscribe to your newsletter. It's super easy. It's easy to get people to subscribe. And then anytime you publish an article through LinkedIn, they're going to get notified. They'll get notified. So and so wrote an article. So it's just easy ways to get in front of your
I
ideal
like
customer.
that way better
Yeah.
than, like somebody, hey, let me get your card. Maybe we can get together sometime. They never get together with me. They never contact me of any kind of business stuff. They just immediately sign me up for their stupid newsletter,
It's
which
super annoying.
it's super annoying. And I feel bad, and I like block them. That's what I do. I
Yeah.
block them. And
Yeah.
then they say, hey, I tried to send you a message, but it didn't, I don't think it went through. Did you block me? And I go, absolutely. And they're like, what? You did? I go, yeah, because you signed me up for a newsletter that I didn't request.
Yeah.
And people don't want your shit for nothing. Okay? They don't want it. And unless they're interested. I don't want to
Yeah.
know about how knitting works. If I want to know how knitting works, I'm going to go to some
Yeah.
website, do some research, watch some YouTube videos,
Yeah.
or I'm going to call you and go, listen, I'm knitting, I'm in traffic.
Yep.
I need to know how to do this, but don't force feed
Yeah.
me anything unless I am interested. And when I opt
Yep.
in, that's why
Opt in.
today,
Yep.
when you go to a website and they have cookies, it says accept or not accept, or accept some, accept, don't accept them. They're collecting your information to send stuff to you later, and you
Yeah.
can opt out. I know on iPhone all the time, you can just opt out or whatever it is. It
Yep.
says, would you like to send information, receive? No, Oh, you can't get any work done with all the new.
I
Can you
know.
imagine how many newsletters that you're going to get?
Yeah.
Just it's actually
Yeah.
very when I've said that to this one guy, he wasn't very happy that I did that and said that to him. And I said, you have to respect other people's time. And
Yep.
when people have thousands of clients like I do all over the country, I don't have time to be reading your newsletter unless I want to read it,
Yeah.
not you sending it to me.
Yep.
So that's my
Agree.
newsletter. But
Yeah.
there's nothing
Grant.
wrong with newsletters. Love them.
No, but you gotta ask for permission.
You
You
have
gotta
to
ask.
know your audience.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. It's
Anyways,
bad. It's
that's
bad.
all. That's
Yeah. It's
all it
bad
is.
marketing. Yeah.
What else do you want to bring up before we jump off the little Swypit Show today? The Swypit Show. Welcome to. You know what I mean? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
man. Yeah. 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 I mean, that's it. Look, if we can help, business owners grow their business, I've built my business on LinkedIn. We bumped into each other through LinkedIn. Texas
That's how I
Legends
met.
met them through
It's
LinkedIn.
amazing, right?
I'm telling you, yeah, I'm telling you, in a roundabout way, I met Nadia because of somebody I met through LinkedIn. Like, you'd be amazed at how LinkedIn has changed my life, and it's all because I just spent some time to learn it. I just spent some time to learn it. So the event thing will help you. The newsletter thing will help you. The beautiful thing about LinkedIn, you can filter people and you can search and curate a list. You're like, how do I find these, potential clients? Go to LinkedIn, search title, geography, industry, seniority, and there you go. Send them a message, invite them to something like an event,
Yeah.
right? Like,
Well, this is what I'm going to suggest. I'm going to suggest that if you're watching this, you want more information of how to actually use LinkedIn or have somebody do all the work for you on LinkedIn or a website. I think there's some kind of
yeah,
free offer here. I don't know what it is, but
yeah.
we've
Hey,
got a
listen,
lot of what is it?
I'll give you a free offer. We'll do a complete LinkedIn profile makeover for anybody who mentions this show.
Wow. There you go.
Yeah,
So
full makeover.
free LinkedIn makeover by mentioning Swypit. And of
Yep.
course, we will connect you. You can do all that stuff. You can like, share, all that good stuff. It's the Swypit Show right here in Frisco. I love having people on the show. And Matt, of course, is a client of ours. We're friends. We become good friends. And
Mhm.
I love sending my clients to Matt so that he can actually help them out because it validates what I do. It helps him. We all work together. We all make money together. What a concept, right? Let's help people.
Yeah.
Helping people is what really makes the world go around.
Yep.
Now, could we weed out some of the losers and the scammers and all those people? They kind of sneak in every so often,
Mhm.
but we're going to get rid of them quickly because we know how to watch for them, see them,
Yep.
and we'll give them the boot, kick them right out of there.
Mhm. That's it. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yep.
Matt, thanks so much for being on the show.
My
We'll
pleasure.
probably have another show in the future about some marketing
Yeah.
techniques and things of that nature for
Yep.
sure. You're always welcome to come on back. And of
Thank
course,
you.
you're watching the Swypit Show on the Success Network. Don't forget to like, comment, share. Of course, this is a great time to be in business. We love helping people. If you need to reach us at Swypit, you need credit card processing services, you want questions about or have questions about credit card processing, 877-379-9748 or info at SWYPIT.com. And of course, I'm Kevin. I love what I do. I love helping people. And remember to do what you want, when you want. Ryan, take us out. Till next time.